the Truman Doctrine, Marshall Plan, and NATO. The Truman Doctrine was issued by President Harry S. Truman on March 12, 1947. The Truman Doctrine gave American support to other nations threatened by communism. It stated that the United States would provide political, military, and economic assistance to all democratic nations trying to remain free from communism. The Americans were afraid of the domino effect. The domino effect meant when one nation fell to communism, other nations would follow it. The Truman Doctrine was further developed on July 12, 1948, when he pledged to contain threats to Greece and Turkey. This was because the British government announced it would no longer provide military or economic assistance to Greece or Turkey. Truman asked the Congress to authorize $400 million to support countries threatened by communism. The Truman Doctrine became the foundation of American foreign policy and led to the foundation of NATO and the Marshall Plan. A year later, on April 8, 1948, U.S. Secretary of State George C. Marshall created the Marshall Plan. The Marshall Plan was an American initiative to aid Western Europe, in which the United States gave over $13 billion in economic assistance to help rebuild Western European economies after World War II. The Marshall Plan was created to stop the spread of communism in European countries, but also to rebuild war-torn countries, remove trade barriers, modernize industries, and improve European prosperity. Many countries benefited from the Marshall Plan, including the United Kingdom, Switzerland, Belgium, Western Germany, and many more other countries. The Marshall Plan gave other countries money so that they could be a trading partner with America. This was beneficial for both countries. The Marshall Plan was even extended to the Soviet Union, but they did not want to be involved. The Soviets viewed the Marshall Plan as an attempt to interfere in internal affairs of other nations. The Marshall Plan lasted 4 years and successfully sparked economic recovery in Europe. The Marshall Plan and Truman Doctrine both led to the formation of NATO. NATO was signed on April 4, 1949, to prevent further communist expansion. The United States and 11 other Western nations came together to form the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, also known as NATO. NATO consists of a system of collective defense whereby its members agree to mutual defense in response to any attack by any external party. The purpose of NATO was to defend countries from communism. In response to NATO, the Soviet Union and its communist nations in Eastern Europe created the Warsaw Pact in 1955. NATO's goal was to safeguard the Allies' freedom and security by political and military means. NATO also wanted peace and cooperation. NATO today has 29 members and continues to help other nations in need by providing aid and support to countries like Afghanistan, Pakistan, and Libya.